Hey everyone, it's Danielle with the Victorious Planner and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I created a travel binder using Happy Planner products. I used this travel binder on our recent vacation to Florida, which was so much fun, you guys. I am working on editing vlogs from that vacation, so stay tuned. Within the next week or so, I'll be putting those up so you guys can join in on all the fun we had. But for now, let me show you how I used this travel binder, what I liked about it, and what I would have done differently, and hopefully will encourage you and give you some ideas for the next vacation or trip that you take where you feel that you need a travel binder. So as we get into this, I do want to say a lot of the stuff I did have on my phone, confirmation numbers, tickets, things like that. In this day and age, of course, you can have everything pretty much electronic on your phone, but I just have how do I want to say that? I just have more peace of mind when I also have a travel binder, because as great as technology is, there's still a chance it could fail on you, or, you know, maybe you're lacking service or internet connection's down or something happens and you're needing something. I just like to have this as a backup or as an addition to the things that I store on my phone. So that was a little side note. But anyway, this is a Happy Planner case, bright yellow one for summer and vacationing. But this case is awesome. So this one is a classic size case. It will house any classic size planner or notebook, and also has different folders and tabs in the front and back. So the front is this side pouch, two pockets here, and then the back has this pouch, a pocket here, and even a place for a pen. Okay, so how I used this is I put my planner in here, and for the vacation I pulled everything out of my planner, and I will put it back in once I'm done filming this video, but I'm currently using these rings or discs and this cover for my Franken planner, but I wanted to take this one on vacation, so I pulled everything out that I wouldn't need on vacation, like my fitness and my social media, and just left my catch-all in here for the weeks of vacation. So I added this. I don't necessarily always have this in my planner. I usually just have it in my planning space, but since we were on the go for the trip, I added this and just put a few things in there that I might need. I have a little bit of whiteout tape, a couple sticky notes, a pen. I think I had a few other pens in here that I pulled out, and of course chapstick. So just a few things that I'd maybe need on vacation. Next, I have the parts of my planner, which in this case consists of 2 weeks, 2 weeks of my planner that we were going to be on vacation. So I went ahead and left the calendar in there, and then here was week 1 of vacation. And some of this I jotted down different things we needed to remember, like when we were going from one hotel to the next, reservations we had, different things like that, things I knew we wanted to do, and then I just kind of filled it in with some of the things we actually did. So this will be awesome now looking back to just kind of remember an overview of each day of vacation. And then same thing with week 2. Some of the things that where we had reservations and different things were written in beforehand, and some I filled out as we went through vacation. And then the next thing, this is something I would have done a little bit differently. So let me explain. The next pages is everything that we got from our travel agent, which, quick side note, Monica the Mousetrip Traveler was our travel agent. She's also my friend. She is amazing. I'm going to put her information in the comments of this video. If you are planning a vacation this summer or any time in the future, you should reach out to her, especially if you're doing a Disney vacation, Universal vacation, or even considering like an all-inclusive resort, something like that. Definitely reach out to her. But this is everything she sent to us. I had planned originally to find a way to resize these documents so that I could print them in a classic size, but I just ran out of time, didn't have time to do that. So I just printed them out in their normal size anyway. I punched them with my Happy Planner hole punch. As you can see, there's one here and one here. It doesn't fit the classic size. So I would have either resized this Or if you use a big size, this would have fit perfectly because this is the number of hole punches for a big Happy Planner. And they also do have big cases as well, but almost everything I have is in the classic size. So this is a little funky. Like I said, that's the part I would do differently. As you can see, like it hung out a little bit, but all in all, that didn't bother me too much. That just is the one thing I probably would have tried a little harder on. But this was still handy as we were there. I had everything that I could look at through here for our specific vacation, and then getting to know the Universal Resort, the things we wanted to do. We actually stayed at 2 different hotels while we were there. We did the Dockside Inn and Suites, which is part of their Endless Summer Resort, which was awesome. Maps of the resorts, those are really handy. And then I think, oh yeah, and then here's the second one. The Lowe's Royal Pacific was the other one we stayed at. So yeah, just all sorts of information that came in handy. And these are the types of things I would put in your travel binder where you have reservations. This is awesome. The different places we wanted to make sure we went to. And then Monica even put together sample itineraries for us. Some of it were things that we already had reserved. And then some of it was just like tips of what you could fit in that day. And so that was really helpful too. We didn't necessarily do it exactly like it's in here, but it helped us. So these are things I would definitely put in your travel binder. Yes, you can access them electronically as well. And I kind of liked doing both because at the hotel I could reference this, and then when we were out and about I could look at the electronic copies, but I just still like having actual something I can hold. And then this is the other thing I would definitely put in your travel binder. Different things like, so again, your plane tickets, they can be electronic, and that's mostly how we used them. However, I just have peace of mind if I have a printed copy as well. So I have those in here. And then other things, these are some different tickets. We went to Kennedy Space Center, Icon Park. Right here, the luggage tags when you're at the airport picking your baggage up. I definitely keep these. They recommend that you do in case your luggage gets misplaced or lost, but these are all handy. And then this was our shuttle reservation. The other thing that I had in here, which I didn't see, but I think they might have kept it, but we used the parking spot to park our car at the airport, and they give you a little card that tells you where the spot and the part of the parking lot that your car is at, so you can give that to your shuttle driver when you get back. And so that was just different things like that where you're using a paper copy of something I like to put in my travel binder. There's also Orlando Resort, our Universal Orlando Resort brochure, and then our rental car information, that, you know, your receipt and your things like that for your rental car that you're going to want to hang on to, at least until you get that car checked in and everything. Though those are other things that I put in my travel binder. So there you guys have it. That was our travel binder for this trip. The other thing I would have done that I didn't really think of until after, but I'm probably going to do this in my next one, is it would have been nice to add even a half planner paper sheet, like a half note sheet or something, and I would have wrote down all of our reservation numbers from start of the trip to end of the trip, because I was pulling them up on my phone, but I was having to pull up different emails and stuff, and so I kind of learned that was a little bit, it was doable, but it wasn't as convenient as, okay, here's our rental car reservation number, and then here's our first hotel reservation, and then here's, you know, first restaurant reservation, and then, you know, just kind of in order, so those were all in one place and handy. And you could even take a picture then if you want it to be electronic, like then they're still in one place, like one thing you have to open up or one thing you need to look at. So that's something I would probably have done differently this time as well. Other than that, I mean, this worked. It was handy, and yeah, but let me know, do you guys do a travel binder? Do you do electronic and paper? Do you prefer one or the other? And what tips do you guys have for your travel documents and, yeah, making things convenient when you're on your vacation? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. And as I mentioned before, stay tuned for the rest of our vacation videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye!